I think obviously since the revolution in Iran, there's definitely a appetite for regime change from the US, and that's really evident from the level of funding that has been going in through non-governmental organizations through the back door. The attempt of the color revolution prior to all of this, where Reuters actually reported on the back of all of the protests saying, "Oh, we've not seen any defections from the protests," meaning that, most likely this revolution isn't going to happen in the way the Arab Spring happened. We've seen organizations like the NERD, as they call it, which is the Near East Regional Democracy non-governmental organization, pumping in about $600 million over the last, 10, 20 years, pushing pro-democracy, pushing women's rights. But the same old, same old. They've been doing this almost as a textbook template for the Middle East, and we saw it with the Arab Spring. And Iran was no stranger to that. They also had the same level of money and involvement going in to try and create regime change there. And the Americans talk about it openly. They want regime change. And I think the execution, like you said, may not have been their plan A, but it would have been plan B or C or D. It would have been on the cards that they have to do it the cowboy way, which is the forceful way, take out a leader, a bit similar to how they did in Venezuela. Really, we need to realize that it's not all about, oh, they've got the Epstein files, they're going to blackmail into the entire Israeli plan, and it was never on the cards for America in the first place. And it's really important for regime change in America because they hold strategic location. The Strait of Hormuz on its own could decapitate the global economy alone. Just that strait can bring capitalism to its knees because capitalism is so fragile. So I think from a strategic perspective, Americans have always seen that Iran is somewhere they need to create a regime change again, obviously with the involvement of Shah in the past with the West. This is really important for the Americans in the West.